Hey there guys, welcome to another video by Zane-Destiny, again on Gundam Breaker 3. It's just going to be a showcase of 3 different suits I made, all inspired by the Farsight Gundam and the Proto-G range, the series that I made for the Gundam Breaker 2. There's 3 units in all. There'll be the original, well I guess you can say standard ground range G, there'll be the sniper variant and then the space variant. Won't be anything special. There won't be no building showcase involved in this. It will just be showing some quick gameplay, and well, just to see like the guess you can say upgrade to the originals. Now, the premise and reason for me doing this is imagine how like in Gundam Age in the series that in the second season I believe it was the Adels. They were kind of like the mass-produced version of the original Age 1, including able to weapon modularization and hard points and things like that. So they were mass-produced and had the same basic functions of the original Age. So I thought, well, say for example for storyline purposes, years later after the Gundam Breaker 2 story, the Proto series as well as the 3 Gundam variants became mass-produced. So hence why you have the FAR 01, 02 and 03. Yeah, that was my little take on it. I mean, that's all I can say really. So at the moment we're using the normal type, I guess you can say, using the Age 3 Fortress arms, using the axe weapon as well, which was something that the Proto-G range used a lot. And basically it's a good all-rounder, I'd say. So it's pretty stable in most markets, which is pretty ideal for that. Although I do feel its melee attack is a lot better than its range capability, but oh well. I'll probably use this suit the most, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. I'm still looking to make a new suit or something now, just to progress through the story, because the Dash Impulse is a little bit overpowered. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys to watch this enemy player battle. And that was pretty quick, so pretty damage dealing blows I did there. So now after this I'll be switching over to Unit 2, which should be, well, it's meant to be based on the sniper variant. Unfortunately the rifle it's using is kind of like, well, it's a Sinanju beam rifle, which is classed as a normal beam rifle variant, not a sniper. But I wasn't happy with the sniper in Gundam Breaker 2. I feel that was a pointless variant, to tell the truth. So I kind of made this one more of a faster, almost support type. I feel like the ground version was more of a rear end support, I guess you can say, you know, shooting from the rear lines. Whereas this one's going to be like the mid support group, defending those rear lines, so to say, those suits in the backgrounds. So yeah, it's a lot more faster, using the whip weapon, which I thought was kind of a, well, it is kind of a strange weapon for like a range type mobile suit. But the fact that it can stun and damage enemies in a large radius, that could be a good thing if, say for example, your rear artillery line's been attacked. So you need something with a good stagger attack to damage a bunch of enemies. It's a lot more, well, you can definitely see it's a lot more combat heavy that compared to the first suit. And strangely enough, its range attack probably does a lot more damage as well, which is kind of funny. So who knows, could this possibly like a superior model to the normal ground type. I'm also having a little bit of difficulty actually naming these 3 suits, but I guess I'm going to try and stick with the first variant, Unit 1, is the range ground type. This one will be the guess it would just be um, ranged support type, maybe? I'm not sure. And of course, last one being the space variant, which, well, ideally should only be used in space, really, but as you'll see in the next clip, it's going to be used in the same stage. I probably should have put a bit more thought into making these three suits, but really I just wanted to make something in homage to the Proto-G series. I think I might decide to do the same thing with the combat variant as well, and possibly the balance, because in all fairness, the Proto-G balance was kind of my favourite variant. And that's pretty much for the, I guess, the support sniper variant. Next it'll be moving on to the Unit 3 space unit. So of course this one was, well, heavily designed on the space unit that was used in Gundam Breaker 2, I believe, against the battleship that you fought. This one was, it's kind of strange because its main weapon is basically what I should have used for the sniper variant that should have been Unit 2. But yeah, I'm not sure what I was trying to do with this one. I gave it some like cool looking spacey like weapons. I gave it a backpack which kind of fits it, I believe. And I gave it like a sniper rifle type thing. So I don't know what I was trying to do with this one, but I guess you can say it's a long range space type. So maybe Unit 2 could be used in space as well, but it's more of a support type for both of these ground and space units. And yeah, of course, I've given it a melee type of, well, hand-to-hand combat melee, due to the fact that thinking, well, it's carrying all these armaments, there's probably not enough, like, ability for it to carry melee weapons. So it probably resort to hand-to-hand combat, because really it shouldn't be a hand-to-hand combat mobile suit. I'm only really using hand-to-hand combats in this because I want to level up the EX actions personally. And I'm still not entirely used to the shooting mode in this game. Whereas the Gundam Breaker 2, which is a button you press once and you just shoot as normal, this one you have to actually hold the button down, and I can't find a configuration to allow it to be a toggle rather than a hold. But nonetheless, I am enjoying playing with these three suits anyway. I'm just using them just to collect parts right now, to tell the truth. They've not been used to progress in any storylines or anything like that, just to replay hotspot missions. But it's just nice to change things up every now and again. I mean, I've using 3 different weapon types and 3 different melee types on vastly different suits, so yeah, it's just kind of nice. And it's nice to sort of like almost pay tribute to older suits that I made in the Gundam Breaker 2 series. that's pretty much it for the showcase of these three suit variants. If you'd like to make me the combat version or even a balanced version or any other mobile suits, just give us a shout. But I really enjoyed this. So guys, I'll catch you again next time. You take it easy now. Bye bye.